We often find ourselves looking outward for validation, guidance, or approval, believing that the answers to our happiness and success lie in the hands of others. Society, family, friends, and even strangers can seem like forces that dictate our journey, telling us what we should do, who we should be, and how we should live. But let me tell you this, your growth is your responsibility. No one else can invest in your dreams, your growth, or your well-being the way you can. It's not selfish to prioritize yourself. It's the most important thing you can do. Now, I know this might sound difficult, even counterintuitive. We've been conditioned from a young age to focus on the needs of others, to be the good daughter, the good friend, the good partner. And while these roles are important, they should never come at the expense of your personal development. Your true potential lies within you, not in what others expect from you. Only when you take full ownership of your life, your choices, your time, your energy, can you begin to cultivate the life you truly want. The first step to focusing on yourself is learning to listen to your inner voice. There's a power within each of us, an instinct that guides us toward the path meant for us. But so often, this voice gets drowned out by the noise of other people's opinions, the demands of society, and the constant buzz of external distractions. The truth is, you've always known what's best for you. You just have to start trusting yourself. Whether it's a career decision, a relationship, or a change in your lifestyle, you already have the wisdom within you to make the right choices. It's time to stop second, guessing, and start listening. Taking responsibility for your growth also means confronting the uncomfortable truth that you cannot rely on others to change your circumstances. No one can do the work for you. It's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for someone to help, to motivate us, or to offer us opportunities. But let's be real. Nobody is coming to save you. The only person who can create change in your life is you. The journey is yours alone, and while people can guide, support, or challenge you, the effort must come from within. This doesn't mean you have to do it alone, of course. We need support, guidance, and connection, but the key is understanding that no one can truly shape your destiny except for you. The choices you make every day, how you spend your time, what you consume, who you surround yourself with are all reflections of your commitment to your own growth. It's about deciding what kind of person you want to become and taking consistent action in that direction. When you focus on yourself, you begin to realize just how much you're capable of. You'll start to uncover hidden strengths, passions, and abilities that you never even knew existed. It's through self-focus that you'll develop the clarity to see what truly matters in your life. You'll stop wasting time on things that don't serve you, and you'll begin to pursue what lights you up from the inside out. Whether it's your career, a hobby, or simply improving your mental and physical well-being, the more you focus on cultivating yourself, the more you unlock your own potential. But this journey isn't always easy. There will be times when the path forward feels uncertain, when setbacks try to knock you down, or when you start to doubt your abilities. These are the moments that challenge you to either quit or push forward with more determination. And let me tell you, the obstacles are part of the process. They're not there to stop you. They're there to teach you, to help you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Every challenge is an opportunity for you to build your character and prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. And in those moments when things get tough, remember, your growth is not linear. There will be ups and downs, times when you feel like you've made progress, and times when you feel stuck. But it's all part of the journey. The key is to remain committed, even when the going gets tough. The more you stay focused on what you want to achieve and invest in your own development, the more your future will align with the person you are becoming. When you begin to focus on yourself and let go of the need to seek approval from others, a beautiful thing happens. You start to recognize your worth. You understand that you don't need anyone's permission to be happy or successful. Your happiness isn't dependent on external factors. It's rooted in the choices you make every day to love and honor yourself, to trust in your own abilities, and to believe in your own potential. Ultimately, focusing on yourself means taking back your power. It means no longer allowing the opinions, judgments, or actions of others to dictate your sense of self-worth. You are worthy of success, love, peace, and fulfillment, not because of what others think of you, but because you have the ability to create those things within your own life. As you focus on your growth, you'll find that the relationships you cultivate, the opportunities you attract, and the life you build will all be a reflection of the energy you put into yourself. And when you focus on your own well-being, you'll find that everything else falls into place. Remember this, your growth is your responsibility. No one else can take that responsibility for you. You have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. All it takes is the courage to focus on yourself and trust the process. Keep moving forward. Letting go isn't just a passive act, it's an empowering choice. Too often, we carry around baggage, relationships that drain us, dreams that no longer inspire us, habits that hold us back, and we convince ourselves that we have to keep carrying them. We believe that letting go means giving up, that it's a sign of weakness, or that somehow we're failing. But the truth is, letting go is an act of strength, not weakness. It's an act of clarity and self-awareness. It's about choosing to free yourself from the things that weigh you down so you can create space for what truly matters. When you let go, you make room for new opportunities, fresh perspectives, and a life that aligns more closely with your true purpose. But this isn't always easy. We have a tendency to hold on to things, people, and situations out of habit or fear of the unknown. The fear of letting go comes from an ingrained belief that if we don't hold on tightly, we will lose control. The truth, however, is that it's the things we cling to that often rob us of the control we think we're preserving. Holding on to negativity, to people who aren't adding value to our lives, or to situations that aren't serving our growth, keeps us stuck in a cycle of frustration, doubt, and stagnation. Take a moment to think about the people in your life. Some are uplifting, encouraging, and supportive. Those are the ones you should cherish. But what about the ones who drain you, who constantly bring you down, or who make you feel less than? We all have them, those toxic relationships that seem to take more than they give, leaving us exhausted, emotionally depleted, and uncertain of our own worth. It's time to ask yourself, are these people truly serving you? Are they helping you grow or holding you back? If the answer is no, then it's time to let go. Letting go of people who no longer serve you doesn't mean you don't care about them. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning them, nor does it mean that you're closing your heart. It means you are choosing to protect your peace, your mental well-being, and your growth. You're acknowledging that some relationships, no matter how deep or long-standing, are no longer aligned with your journey. And that's okay. You can still care for someone, wish them the best, and love them from a distance, but you cannot allow them to hold you back from becoming the person you are meant to be. The same principle applies to your dreams and goals. Sometimes we cling to old aspirations or ambitions because they feel comfortable or familiar. Maybe there was a time when a certain career path or a specific dream gave us excitement and purpose, but over time it may have lost its spark. Or perhaps we're afraid of stepping into the unknown and leaving behind what we've worked so hard to build, but holding on to a dream that no longer fits can be more damaging than letting it go. It keeps us stuck in a place of complacency, robbing us of the energy and excitement that comes with pursuing something that truly excites us. It's never easy to let go of something we've invested time, energy, or emotion into. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or a dream that no longer serves us, the act of letting go can feel like we're losing a part of ourselves. But in reality, letting go is about creating space for something greater. It's about having the courage to move beyond what you've outgrown and make room for the next chapter of your life. It's an acknowledgement that your path is ever evolving, and sometimes, in order to move forward, you must release what's holding you back. Letting go also means releasing the guilt that often comes with it. We tend to feel guilty when we let go of something or someone, as if we're doing something wrong or hurtful. But guilt is often a product of external expectations. Expectations that we should always be loyal, always be available, always be the person others want us to be. But what about your needs, your peace, your growth? Are you honoring those things when you hold on to something that no longer serves you? The truth is, you're not responsible for other people's happiness, and you are not obligated to stay in situations that make you feel small, stuck, or unfulfilled. There's a beauty in knowing when to walk away, in understanding that some chapters are meant to end. Whether it's a toxic friendship, a job that drains your spirit, or a place in life that no longer resonates with who you are, letting go clears the path for something better. It's about trusting that the universe, life, or your higher self has a plan that's greater than anything you can imagine. When you let go, you open the door to new possibilities, opportunities, relationships, experiences that will align with the person you're becoming. Letting go is also a step toward healing. Sometimes we hold on to things because we haven't healed from them yet. The pain of past experiences, past hurts, or unfulfilled expectations can make it difficult to release what no longer serves us. But healing requires action. It requires facing the truth of what's no longer right for you and finding the courage to let go. In doing so, you free yourself from the weight of the past and create space for a future that's more aligned with your dreams, your desires, and your worth. And once you've let go, the real work begins. Letting go is only the first step. Now, you must focus on filling that space with things that nurture your soul, that bring you joy, and that support your growth. It's about consciously choosing to fill your life with positivity, opportunities, and people who uplift you. Letting go is not a passive action. It's a powerful declaration that you are ready to move forward, to evolve, and to create a life that reflects who you truly are. So, as you move through your journey, remember that letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's a courageous, powerful act of self, love, and self-respect. Let go of what no longer serves you, and trust that when one door closes, another one opens, one that is filled with promise, opportunity, and growth. When you begin to focus on yourself and let go of what no longer serves you, something extraordinary happens. You start to realize that you have the power to shape your life, to create the reality you want. But this requires something most people overlook: protecting your peace. Too often, we allow distractions, negativity, and external pressures to take away our energy, our focus, and our drive. We get caught up in the demands of others, in the noise of the world, and in things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But when you make the conscious decision to prioritize your peace, everything else falls into place. You create a life that not only aligns with your dreams, but also nourishes your soul. Now, protecting your peace isn't just about avoiding conflict or staying away from stressful situations. It's about recognizing the things, people, and circumstances that drain you and actively choosing not to engage with them. It's about creating boundaries that honor your emotional and mental well-being. Think about the people in your life. There are those who lift you up, those who support your journey, and those who make you feel seen and heard. And then there are those who bring negativity into your space, those who criticize, judge, or try to manipulate you into thinking or acting in ways that don't serve you. These people, whether they mean well or not, are taking from you, and unless you set boundaries, they will continue to do so. You can't afford to let others take your peace away. There's too much at stake. Your time, your energy, your dreams. They're too valuable to be spent on things that don't contribute to your growth. This means learning to say no when necessary, stepping back from toxic relationships, and standing firm in your own sense of self-worth. It might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to being the one who always gives, who always puts others' needs first. But remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You must take care of yourself before you can effectively take care of anyone else. And when you protect your peace, you give yourself the space to grow, to focus on your dreams, and to pursue what truly makes you happy. Prioritizing your peace also means being mindful of your thoughts and emotions. We often underestimate how much control we have over our inner world. If you constantly feed yourself with negative self-talk, self-doubt, and fear, you will create a mental environment that's filled with turmoil and confusion. But when you consciously choose to think thoughts that empower you, that inspire you, and that uplift you, you begin to cultivate a peace that's unshakable. The thoughts you entertain become the life you experience. It's as simple as that. If you want a peaceful life, you must first start with peaceful thoughts. One of the most powerful tools you can use to protect your peace is mindfulness. Taking time each day to center yourself, to meditate, or to simply be present in the moment can work wonders in calming the mind and restoring balance. When you're mindful, you're not distracted by the past or future. You're fully engaged in the now, and this helps you stay focused on what matters. Whether it's a few moments of deep breathing in the morning, a walk in nature, or a quiet moment of reflection before bed, these small practices allow you to reclaim your peace and refocus on what truly matters. Another key aspect of protecting your peace is learning to let go of the need for approval from others. Too many people spend their lives chasing the approval of friends, family, colleagues, or society at large. They base their worth on external validation rather than internal recognition. But here's the truth: the only approval you need is your own. When you learn to trust yourself, when you believe in your worth without needing others to confirm it, you set yourself free. You stop living in the shadow of other people's expectations and start living a life that's authentic to who you are. You become the author of your own story, and you stop letting anyone else hold the pen. Protecting your peace also means taking charge of your environment. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, the places you go, everything influences your state of mind. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, by people who gossip or complain, by environments that feel toxic or draining, it's going to be much harder to maintain a sense of inner peace. But when you create an environment that supports your well-being, Whether it's a peaceful home, a supportive group of friends, or a work atmosphere that inspires you, you're putting yourself in a position to thrive. You're creating an environment that nurtures your growth, not one that stifles it. This idea of prioritizing your peace and protecting it also extends to your dreams and your goals. If you're constantly being pulled in 100 different directions by people who don't understand your vision, by distractions that lead you away from your true purpose, you'll never have the energy or focus to bring your dreams to life. But when you make the decision to protect your peace, you give yourself the clarity to focus on what really matters. You stop allowing the noise of the world to drown out the whispers of your heart. You honor your vision and you protect it fiercely, knowing that your dreams are worth the effort, the time, and the energy it takes to bring them into reality. Prioritizing your peace also brings a sense of balance into your life. Life is full of challenges, demands, and uncertainties. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos, to feel like you're constantly reacting to everything around you. But when you focus on protecting your peace, you develop the strength to stay grounded no matter what life throws your way. You become less reactive and more resilient. You learn to respond to challenges with calm and clarity, rather than fear or anxiety. The more you protect your peace, the more you realize that you have everything you need within you to navigate life's ups and downs. Ultimately, when you focus on yourself, let go of what no longer serves you, and protect your peace, you create a life that's aligned with your true purpose. You begin to attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right experiences into your life. You stop wasting time on things that drain you and start investing in what truly matters. By prioritizing your peace, you build a foundation for success, happiness, and fulfillment that can weather any storm. So remember, protect your peace, and everything else will fall into place.